Hi Virgos, welcome to your July 2017 readings. I'm going to try to cover your family or home, work, and relationships. Relationships come in all forms. My readings are self-focused. It's just my abilities and what I do. Everybody's different. So, like I was saying, relationships come in all forms. Can come in the form of friends, family members, parents, siblings, coworkers. It depends on your situations. But as I said, I'm more self-focused. So, okay, we'll stop there. So this card fell out first. It was the Six of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords. We got Temperance. We have the Chariot. The Seven of Swords. So you guys, I'm feeling like, okay, at work, the message is coming through that you need to be, I don't want to say like, because like the Seven of Swords, I don't feel like that's outside, okay? But the Seven of Swords, I feel like that's what you're gonna, like, you need to be very careful that there could be people around that mean you ill will, but also that your ideas and stuff like that don't get stolen. There is a chance that that can happen. So like, if you have plans and ideas, you need to keep them to yourself. Watch your stuff at work. There's a sense here of you needing to keep, I don't know if this is your creative ability safe, or, but you do need to be careful with the information that you're giving out. Or like telling people about your ideas. So if you have plans to proceed with something, you really need to watch who you're telling. There's a chance here that you could be taken advantage of, or somebody could betray you, type thing. But like that's if you reveal the information. Like you gotta keep it to yourself, is what it's saying here. We have the Knight of Wands. We got the Queen of Wands. We have the Ten of Swords. And we have the Five of Swords coming in. Okay, guys. So what we have in relationships is you got a lot of options in relationships, it seems. The Six of Pentacles. We got the Six of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Swords. Temperance here. You got to be really balanced with it, because it kind of seems like some of these options that you have mean ill will, or there's hidden intentions with them. But it seems like you're gonna kind of like trust your instincts, because you're gonna know, right? Like you're gonna know. For some of you guys, you Virgos, we have a fire sign here, right? It could be a Sag, because we do have a Temperance card that is a Sag. But it could be an Aries or Leo. Not necessarily. It could be somewhere in their chart, significant in their chart. They could have a stellium or something like that, you know? Like it could be somewhere in their chart. It would be. It seems like this person is trying to. They're trying to, like, you got the Seven of Swords here, right? Like, but this person's not looking at the Seven of Swords. So this person's like trying to get away from like a bunch of betrayals and stuff like that. It kind of seems like we got the Chariot here too, right? So like this person, it seems like this person's on the move. Like they're like, because they're looking away from the Seven of Swords. They're like, well, whomever that person is, they're quite worried. They got a lot on their plate, and they're trying to get away from a lot, or a lot's coming at them. Like they got a lot coming at them. Or this person might not even see it. Like, yeah, the person might not even see it coming. So if you're dealing with a partner, okay, like if you have a partner and you're dealing with somebody that does have like fire sign qualities, it's saying that that person might experience a betrayal of some sort in the month of July, and you might have to be the emotional support for them, it may say. Like, that's what it's saying. So be aware of that. There's also a sense here you need to be aware that somebody could betray you, right? Like, at work, though, I'm seeing that at work. I am seeing if you are dealing with a fire sign, though, in relationships, like you guys are dating, then this person's like, they got some healing and work to do still. Like they're very focused on becoming balanced, you know, like. But I'm seeing like they could get betrayed, and then you're gonna have to. These are for the people that are actually dating them. You're gonna have to. Or you're married to them, you're going to have to be their support system. It's kind of saying like something could happen at work. So like if your partner's talking and something seems suspicious, then the cards are saying maybe like bring that up, right? Because like there is this chance here that that person, something can get taken from them. Some of you guys in relationships, you might need to take a trip. It's saying here that there's a trip with the Chariot. It's a distance, right? The Chariot. Capricorn season seems to have some sort of importance for you guys. Saturn has some sort of importance, perhaps. So for those of you looking for relationships, perhaps when Saturn moves into Capricorn season is the time for you guys. We got the Queen of Wands here. So, like in relationships, this is saying to like to take initiative, right? Like, so I mean, if you have to heal, right, then you need to take initiative and then heal, right? Like you could be having a lot of options. It could be making you quite giving you anxiety. So people could also be stepping over your boundaries, like, so, like, you're going to have to be respectful of your boundaries, right? If you're not ready to date, you're not ready to date, right? Like, if you have other priorities and other things you're trying to focus on, well, then, okay, then focus on them, right? Like, that's your intuition talking, all right? Like, so then focus on that. Capricorn is coming strong through for you guys. I don't know why. Capricorn season, Saturn, maybe something to do with Saturn. Jupiter just went direct again back in Saturn a couple weeks ago, so I don't know. That could be saying that there will be more movement now. Okay, so also the cards are saying communication. There's importance about communication here. Okay, like at work, I'm not going to lie, you guys, it could be really tough this month for you guys at work. You could have a lot coming at you, a lot of anxiety. You might need a vacation from work. Definitely some hurtful things. You could hear hurtful things, or if you're in the public, there could be like hurtful messages coming at you. All right, and these people, okay, if that happens, well, then these people, they're sneaky people, right? Like they're operating from the ego and pride, right? Like, so they're operating from animal instincts, right? So it's like a bunch of hyenas trying to take down a wolf, right? Like you can't take down the wolf by itself, so you, like the hyenas have to bundle together and try to do it, right? They got to take down the wolf singularly. Like they can't take it down by itself. Like like it's a group of them that need to do it, you know, like, so last month I think we spoke about like Virgos, you guys needing to really stay true to yourselves and focused on yourselves and not allowing the outside influences to cause you any harm or to switch you up, like to get you off track, okay? And like it seems like last month's reading's still going to apply for this month. Like you're going to be getting a lot coming at you, and you need to be firm. Okay, with the Queen of Wands here, this is saying, okay, the Queen of Wands understands, like you're going to have to continue to be supportive, push people forward. That's what the Queen of Wands does, right? Like she's encouraging to others. If a person has a dream or they lack willpower, she lends it to them, you know what I mean? She's a go-getter. She doesn't, like she doesn't allow others to interfere with her journey, right? Like, and if need be, we have horns on here too. If need be, like she'll plow through, she plows through. We're very good at supporting others and causes, even, or lending a voice, or like she's always willing to like literally be the first in line. If there's a war going on, the fire signs are like usually the first soldiers to go out. So I'm like getting this sense here, like, okay, at work, Virgos, whatever happens, you're gonna have to soldier up. Okay, you're gonna really have to soldier up. Okay, don't get stuck in the gutter. All right, like if you're in the gutter, you need to get out, because the firing's not going to stop. All right, it's not going to stop coming at you. You need to pick yourself up, and you need to pull yourself out of that gutter and get yourself to safety. You know what I mean? So like that's like whatever's coming at you, don't allow it to get you stuck in that gutter in the mud. You know what I mean? Keep going. It doesn't matter how much mud you get tracked on you, right? And if there was a battle going on and you were in that gutter, you got to get your butt moving, and you got to keep going. Like no matter what's coming at you, bombs and everything, you got to keep going, right? Like, so it's saying that don't allow it. Like the 10's going to come in, it'll be a final, and it's a completion. So by the end of the month, it'll be a completion. So whatever happens is going to get you like, it's going to get you like, where you need to go. Okay. Like don't allow the outside influences to get you off track. Okay. Because like what we have in the center, you're gonna have to avoid everything. Like you're gonna be victorious. You got the 5 of Swords here, okay? Like you'll be victorious at work as long as you stay true to yourselves and you keep pushing forward. All right, like there's also a sense here of like I'm getting safety. So like make sure if you have like your computers properly like protected, your accounts aren't like broken into. Somebody could try to take something from you at work, like so make sure all your accounts and everything are like change your passwords if you have to, you know what I mean? Like okay, at home you're gonna have to be really balanced, okay? Like if there's fighting at home, then that needs to stop. Okay, like at work I feel like you're gonna be abundant, okay? Like, and that's why people are coming at you. All right, like so just avoid that. Keep doing you, right? Like at home you have to be careful of the arguments. All right, you gotta be very balanced. It's also talking about being more adventurous at home. It's like doing more things with your children outdoors, trying new things for yourself, trying new foods and stuff, like cooking at home, trying new foods. Definitely, there might be some arguments at home. It's telling you to be really balanced with that, all right? You could get a little too fiery and carried away, is what it's saying at home. Or one of your children can, and you got to be really balanced. Let's see what it's saying. Okay, at home you're gonna have a choice. It seems like maybe like you might need it to even move. Finances seem to be a concern for you. Maybe you need to downgrade, it's even saying, you know, like simplify a little bit. Spring cleaning's coming through too. Okay, it's saying at work that you can't get too comfortable, all right? Don't get too comfortable at work. And don't think that you're secure either at work. I'm getting a sense like your security could be messed with. So like that's why I'm saying like even at your home, maybe you want to like get like you need to move to a safer area or something, or security cameras. I'm getting security where like you might need to secure things at work. Like there's a chance at work something could be taken from you. Don't play into rumors and stuff like that at work. Definitely not. In relationships, there's a choice, right? And there could be a missed opportunity in relationships as well, it's saying. Communication is really important in your relationship, so that's coming through. Watch your communication at work. You need to work on your communication in your relationships, though. So I'm getting like a little contradiction here, right? We got the balance or like temperance here, so it's like balancing. Like some of you guys might be really strict and firm at home, and you need to switch that firmness and strictness over to your work. And be a little more like relaxing at home, it's saying. Okay, and what it's saying at home also is not to be like in two minds about things. Like, not to get carried away with arguing or being too strict. Like, there's a sense of being too strict. There's got to be a little leeway of having fun at home. I think, like, it's okay to be strict, but then you still need to have some fun with your children. Like show like it can cause backlash, right? If you're always like putting your like I'm getting this like push pull at home. Like your kid could have like pushed your boundary, and then now you're like firmly showing him who's the boss. Like but now it's being taken a little bit too far, is what I'm seeing. See what the Seven of Swords. You gotta watch your stability at work. Like I feel like somebody's watching you. And they could really be like, want to mess with your work or something. But security is like coming through. In your relationships, you might have a choice over this Queen of Wands. Like she may miss an opportunity. She's looking at other things. Well, she's got the Strength card, is what she's looking at. So she's like, whoever this Queen of Wands is, she's like, it's like, what I'm getting is the movie King Arthur, like, or Merlin in King Arthur, actually. Like, so basically, like, there's a quest happening with her where she's got all, like, there's things that she's got to do or something. Yeah, she's got to take care of some stuff. She's got a lot going on. Or him. Could be a him. she doesn't really want to add anything to her plate right now, it seems like. So, like, it seems like this woman is going to miss out on an opportunity, I feel like. With the Chariot here, like, but she's coming in. It does feel like she's coming in with the Chariot. But she might be too slow. As a fire sign, she might be too slow. I don't know. It's an odd message. But like with the infinity symbol here, I feel like she's trying to alchemize and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, she's on a journey. I feel like she's got a quest. Like, I'm seeing King Arthur and Merlin. Like, she's got, like, he or she's got things that they got to do. And I don't think, like, with the Strength card here and Temperance and, like, I don't really think this person has control over anything, really. Or they are, because they're, like, surrounded by the Ten of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Chariot. Yeah. They're being practical. It seems like they're being practical. But I do feel like maybe at school, one of your children could get bullied too. So be careful of that. You might need to talk about that. Because with the Strength card coming in your relationships too, okay, you guys, this means that you got to be able to control yourselves, you know, like, so that means, like, in Temperance, the Lovers, okay, so there's got to be control, like, over the self. There's got to be compromise too, and patience, I'm getting. Even at work, like, this is talking about yourself too. Like, you guys are going to really have to have courage, strength, to push forward, and not let the outside affect you. It's like being a tree. You got to have your roots firm in the ground, so when you get pushed, you don't lean forward, push back, and you don't get pushed back. You know what I mean? Like, you're firm and you're stern, so it doesn't matter what's coming at you. It's not going to affect you. It lasts through the storms, you know. Like, a few branches might get broken, but in general, the whole tree's still there, you know, as long as the roots are healthy, right? So, like, you're really going to have to push yourself out there still. You're going to have to be firm in your decisions, and focus on yourself. Don't allow the outside to affect you, okay? Like, for some of you guys in relationships, it's like you're not even healed yet. It's showing for some of you, you're not healed yet about something in the past. So, like, there's this interruption with the energies that the universe is bringing in, right? Like, there's some things that you need to face, it's saying, and heal. Because it seems like this person's doing the work, right? So, like, and it's saying for you guys to do the work. Like, you're going to have to be the Queen of Wands or the King of Wands to get over all of this adversity that's, like, or all these problems that are happening at work, which is the Queen of Wands or King of Wands. Okay, you're always going to get backlash when you're in the public eye, right? Like, so, like, if you're getting out there, then you got to understand, you know, that Virgos, you're quite talented people, right? And you're very humbling, and you're kind, and you got good souls, and people are going to try to take advantage of that or trample on that, right? Like, they're good. So there's a sense here of not allowing that, right? And knowing that when people say certain things, that it's to try to get you to react a certain way and get you off balance. And with the Queen of Wands and the Strength card, it's like having the courage to push through it all, you know, like, so because she's looking away from everything. She's looking away from the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Chariot, even the Six of Pentacles, which is all these options. The Nine of Swords, she's like, she's not even looking at any of it. When I pulled the cards, she was looking, she's looking at the Strength card and the Knave of Chalices, which is like, she's like, so this is saying you guys have to take on the Strength card, right? It's emotional. You're gonna have to take it on. You're really gonna have to focus on yourselves, like, and get away from all. Like, you're gonna get quick messages coming in. You're gonna have to be practical. You're gonna have to go inwards. You're really gonna have to stay focused on yourselves, you guys. All right, hopefully that helped you out, and I will talk to you mid-months. Ciao for now.